Hi, so welcome to Ren. Nice to have you here today.
Tonight, I get to try food as art, delicious, delicious art. This is a true chef's table experience. This is Ren, somewhere in the basement by a spa, Brooklyn, New York.
For our first course for tonight's experience, we have the Yaffa Calvana, and Hebrew means beautiful as the moon. It is thinly sliced kohlrabi, and that serves as our ravioli wrapper. We tuck inside an almond cheese, hints of pistachio, fennel, a touch of honey, and then for decadence on the finish, shavings of a black truffle.
This is a wonderful, wonderful kind of space, something that really doesn't exist, I think, in the kosher marketplace yet. It is chef's cooking, chef's expression. The menu is beautiful. This is a very fine eating establishment, but it is fine in service, and it is fine in beauty, and it is fine in how it hits the palate. What you have here is a wonderful expression of a delicate smoky in this kohlrabi rich, and it's a creamy, almost milky without a heavy cream. And then you have a delicate, delicate dumpling texture that is just crispy and refined and wholesome, and translates into a beautiful, beautiful Parmesan-y, nutty, earthy cream with a delicate crunch of an earthy vegetable.
It's a 3-component chilled appetizer. The main component, a beet that has been sous vide, and we top that with beet ribbons, which are been poached in a beet juice. The second component is a crispy rye cracker layered with beet carpaccio. The finishing component is a freshly squeezed Granny Smith apple.
This is varying levels of sweetness playing into each other based on the textures and how they're cooked. You start off with that kind of really just very fine noodle pasta made out of this wonderful beet that's just slightly of the earthy beet. And then you hit raisined out of a beet where it caramelizes and just goes into itself, and it's such an incredible depth. And then that fresh Granny apple sip just kind of opens up every single part of that stack of sweets.
Here we have our big-eyed tuna. It is seared to a rare, served in a bowl of a ponzu sauce.
Just a refined kind of idea of a sesame tuna flair and flavor. The way that they're like sharp in the right place, salty in the right place, spicy in the right place. This is precise like flavor bombing.
Beef Tataki, thinly sliced beef that is geared to a rare. It is marinated for 45 hours in white wine with rosemary and thyme. And then we finish up with our vehicle or our cracker, and this is crispy tapioca.
So much vibrancy. It's crunchy in a very specific space. It's salty and savory and acidic in just a wonderful, bright, perfect kind of how it's all supposed to go together.
That is a crispy cigar tucked inside. We have very tender, sweet Dover sole. It's done with very aromatic, fresh spices. We serve that in a bowl of our chilled gazpacho with a savory oil.
You have that wonderful kind of cigar territory, but it's just an excellent, perfect crisp. And then you have a wonderful white fish cooked, perfect flavor. And then it finishes, there's a gazpacho, and it's incredible.
Here we have our potato gratin Moulard, a thinly sliced potato that we oven roast. Then we actually torch to a crisp. Layered inside is a smoked Moulard breast. Moulard is a hybrid animal, combination duck and goose.
It is the greatest kind of smokiest, kind of poultriest, kind of baconiest on this potato. And you have a great kind of smoky, ducky, plucky, bacony action going on, all while just having the greatest of campfire potatoes.
And gentlemen, here we have our halibut confit in olive oil. It's served with a Japanese ponzu, orange root vegetable crema, and we finish the dish with crispy beet chip.
This is just a really, really neat exploration of just creating something just complex and pure and clean and simple all at the same time with just some incredible use of, real fine technique.
Gentlemen, here we have our aged duck Long Island served on a bed of a tart apple crema. We finish with a duck demi-glaze, and it's accompanied with a grilled bok choy. Together, it's a symphony. Your tongue is popping all over.
המטרה שלי זה שאנשים קצת ייפתחו לדברים אחרים, ולא כל הזמן רק לחשוב שמסעדה זה לבוא לאכול סטייק וצ'יפס. יש הרבה טעמים שאנחנו עדיין לא מכירים, אפילו אני לא מכיר, ואפשר להגיע לזה, ופשוט מאוד כל פעם להתחדש עם חוויות אחרות.
This is a certain kind of incredibly refined educational experience for a palate. This is incredibly approachable food that just is incredibly delicious. It also has a lot of incredible prep work and definitive flavor going on. This is a step above in substance and style than really exists in most other places in the country, if not anywhere. This is Ren, Brooklyn, New York. Oh,